What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my YouTube channel. If you don't know, my name's Jack, and if you can't tell, I am still in my high school childhood room. So basically what that means is I am home for the weekend right now. I'm in Tallahassee, and I'm here because, you know, we got the hurricane, Dorian coming through, gonna kill everyone. So I decided to come up for Labor Day weekend to see my family and sort of enjoy Tallahassee for a little bit. So, with that said, I am not in my dorm, clearly. So my dorm tour and all those videos will be happening next week when I get back. So stay tuned for those. Those are going to be awesome. Today's video, we're talking about my first week of college. So it was a really fun time. I actually got there, a week early. So I've been there for 2 weeks technically, but I'm just going to be going over my first week, as in my first week of actual college. So classes, school, going around campus every day, so that kind of thing, and sort of my experience and how everything went. So it was a great time. First of all, UCF is great. I have fallen in love with the campus, the people, and sort of the culture that we have at UCF. It's a really good time, and if you guys are thinking about where to apply and where to go, I highly recommend UCF, not just for its academic prestige or whatever like that, but for its culture as a student body and as a organization, as a college. It's just a really good place to be, and everyone sort of is really inclusive, accepting, and they care about each other. So that's the vibe I've gotten from my first week, and I absolutely love it. So let's talk about my first week. So we had welcome activities. We had Black Bear, who is an artist, come to perform. We had Pete Davidson, who's a comedian, come and perform. We had a night rave. We also had a lot of downtown events in the clubs and stuff like that, like Glow Night and stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun. So the events held by UCF obviously were a lot of fun. The people who came were great, except for Pete Davidson got a little mad, but we'll talk about that later. So everything like that, the school sanctioned stuff was great. Like every night we kind of had events to go to and things to do, so we never felt left out. So let me talk a little bit about my roommates, I guess. So the roommate situation is great. I have Gabe, Dwan, and Lee. I knew Lee from high school, and the other two I didn't know, but we kind of got to know each other over Instagram and stuff like that before we moved in, so I kind of knew them. But they're great so far. They're nice and neat for the most part, and everyone seems to be chipping in, and everyone's just really nice. So overall, that's a great experience. And if you're wondering, I'm staying in Towers 1, which is kind of an apartment-style dorm. It is awesome. The accommodations are great. We got our own kitchen, living room, our own rooms, bathroom. It's the whole works. It's really nice. So if you're gonna stay in anywhere at UCF, I'd recommend either Northview or Towers. It's just the whole experience if you can afford it. So dorm is awesome, and I'll do a dorm tour in the next video, and if you guys want to see that, make sure to drop a like and put it in the comments. Dorm tour is coming. Alright guys, so you're probably wondering about the food at UCF, and to be honest, this was a big concern of mine going into college, but luckily my siblings convinced me not to do the meal plan, and this was a big decision, and I'm glad that I made it because I get to cook all my meals in my apartment. And what this has taught me is that I can make healthy meals pretty easily with just a few things at my disposal. And what that's done is I feel like I've really taken command, taken the reins of my health and what I'm putting in my body. Because before, you know, you go out and out and out, and you're not really knowing what you're putting in, you're not deciding each and every step. But when you're cooking for yourself, you have every chance to make that decision, and you can just eat a lot healthier. So I've noticed so many benefits already just of cooking for myself. So food at UCF is awesome, especially when you can cook for yourself. When you have a kitchen in your apartment or wherever you live, it's awesome. You can make all your meals, you can make them healthy, and you can really enjoy the process of cooking and learning to cook. So I highly recommend cooking, and food at UCF, not a problem. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the campus, because it's the campus. So anyway, UCF is great. The campus is nice because it's a big circle. And yes, it is a big campus. There's no getting around that unless you use a bike, a scooter, or a longboard. Luckily, I longboard everywhere pretty much, unless I'm going 2 feet across, Memory Mall or something. If you don't know what that is, look on a map. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I longboard pretty much everywhere, and that has been great for me because I can get across campus in about 4 minutes easy. It's been great. So the campus overall is super renovated, super new, and just really clean. There's not trash all over the place. Even after tailgates and stuff, it gets cleaned up, it gets put away. and I love it. So the buildings are super new. It's really nice, and just the overall setup of it just works. It's really nice. It's easy to get around. I think I've said the campus is nice like 200 times, but it is, and you can't really experience it until you go around classes and you feel like you're a part of the community. That's when it really hits you that this is your home, and you appreciate how awesome and clean it is. So campus, not a problem. You will love it. The next thing we're going to talk about is my classes, because that's what I'm here for. I'm getting a degree. That's the important part. So I love my classes. So far, I've only gone to Chem, Calc, and Philosophy, but I love it. Those classes alone have been great. All my professors are actually foreign. One is Polish, one is Polish, one is Vietnamese, and the other one is Australian. So lots of accents, lots of things to keep up with. But that's been great. It's really forced me to focus and get in there and ask questions and get to know my professor, because they're so interesting. So that's been great. The content itself is awesome because each one is just really up my alley. I love philosophy because it's really questioning why we're here, what we're doing, and what things mean. I like chem because, we're thinking about how chemistry can be applied in the real world with mechanics and machines and engineering. So that's nice. And then calc, obviously, I'm an engineering major, so I'm not going to complain about doing calculus. So that's been awesome. So the classroom sizes are not bad. Don't worry about that. It's basically, some of them, it's basically just like a high school class. Others, it's a little bit bigger, but I have no problems with that. So overall, I've loved my classes so far, and I can't wait to see what they hold in the future and learn and learn and learn. So that's nice. And I guess the last thing we're going to talk about is my workout schedule and sort of what I've been doing at UCF to keep myself in shape and to sort of do that the best I could. So I've actually been working out with my friend Kyle every single day, and that's been awesome because I've just gotten to the gym so much, and I've gotten in a good routine, and my body has just been responding really well to that. So every day I'm waking up ready and eager to go to the gym and tear my muscles and do that more and more. And UCF actually has provided such a great wellness center. The Rec and Wellness Center is so nice. It's big. It's got everything you could want. So I really feel like I've been finding my rhythm with that, with working out and keeping myself in shape because of that, because of how nice the facilities are, and it's really enticing me to go every day and use those facilities. So I have no complaints there. I love the wellness center. It's really nice. So overall, I love UCF. The culture is amazing. The people are great, and the facilities are really, really nice. So I have no complaints overall. Yes, it's a big campus. Yes, there's lots of people, but it really doesn't feel that big, if that makes sense, once you're there and a part of it. I mean, the campus is so big that it fits all those people, and really, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love having that many nights around me at football games, at basketball games, and just in general, it's awesome. So I have no complaints. I love it so far, and I'll keep you guys updated. And if you want to see more UCF videos and videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments or questions, put them in the comments below, and I will respond to them. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.